Well, this is it. We have made it to the last installment of our fake Clone Army building series before the final reveal. Every order so far has only included 20 troopers, but because this is our last edition, I decided instead to order 50. This is going to bring our total up to 132 clones if you include these two guys from our gunship. Increasing our army by 50 minifigures is awesome, but it also comes with more risk. By more than doubling any of our previous orders, we also increase the chance of there being some horrendous mutations. Believe it or not, I've actually unboxed this quantity of clones before, way back in one of my first ever videos, and we found that to be true.
I'm doing a review of 50 supposedly fake Lego clone troopers. Throughout the whole body, it's just really dusty for some reason. So there's the one with Sharpie. Let's be honest, they're all bad.
We have come a long way from that video, but the odds of there being some bad clones in this one is still the same. I guess the only thing left to do now is open it up. Looks like they all came in 2 bags this time. There's the typical individual bags for each figure, but they're also encased in one larger bag, which just means more plastic wasted for me. Well, it's hard to tell if there's any misprints when they're all together like this, so let's get building. Wow, these clones look great. Real Lego Wolfpack troopers are very expensive, so it's super cool to see this many all together. Here's the thing though, every clone squad we've gotten so far has looked amazing all lined up like this. That means we have to look at a couple more closely to see what these figures really look like, because as expected, there were some mistakes. Actually, there were a lot of mistakes. So many, in fact, that I dedicated these entire 2 back rows to bad clones. With 20 troops total, that's almost half of our entire order. They're what I like to call the bad batch. Let me show you what I mean. There's the long face clones, the sad clones, the clone that forgot to wipe, the dirty clone, the misprinted clones, the other clone that forgot to wipe, and the clone with no fingers. Which I'm not sure is accurate to say because minifigs don't have fingers, do they? If you think that's bad, wait until you see the heads.
Oh! 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 He needs some milk!
And that's not all. They have 2 faces for some reason, even though both faces have the exact same expression. And on top of that, they look like Voldemort. And on top of that still, each clone's face looks different from the next, which doesn't match the description of a clone at all. And even further on top of that, I think you get my point. These clones are not great. But I picked out my 3 favorite in this bad batch to show you a little closer. First up, we have Carl. He's one of our long face clones, but what makes him so bad is the paint strip going down his back. I'm not sure what happened in the factory, but it went all the way up to his head. Next, we have Lenny. He's one of our misprinted clones. As you can see, the mouth and the visor is pretty off. Oh yeah, and his double head makes him look like he's eating chocolate. And finally, we have Jimmy.
Yeah. I'm calling him Jimmy. He had a tough childhood.
He's one of the sad clones, as his visor's angled down. He's also missing his fingers, so I completely understand why he's feeling so down. Well, just like that, our huge fake clone army is complete. And we went out with quite the bang, didn't we? I haven't even seen what all the troops look like together yet, but I know our final episode is going to be amazing. So keep your eyes out for that awesome final episode, and I'll see you there.
Ryan Little.